Well, it's that Sankershan guy. How you
Hello,
doing?
I'm good. I don't know if it's still going to be just the two of us. I hope not.
It's entirely possible, Sankershan. Let's just see. We're now again it's sort of bizarre because the morning meetings have enough people on them that I didn't even manage to I don't know if anyone else snapped, did the um, you know, uh snapshot of the attendees. Did you attend this morning? This morning, my time, the other
I did.
meeting.
I did.
Okay. So you're uh, a double duty guy. I'm just checking because I was wondering if um, who was on which one. And you're right, you and I were the last ones to do this APAC meeting last time. Um, so while we're waiting a minute, did you have any feedback or reactions to the proposals we were discussing this morning on the simplified credentials?
No, actually, I have it on my thing to read up on that today. Right. So yesterday it was far too late for me to sit down and begin
Yeah,
reading through
yeah,
it.
and it's not, it's funny. Sometimes, you know, simplicity is complex.
Yes.
As in, it was surprising as we were boiling it down to say, well, wow, this is how we can actually get these down to the simplest credentials, then it's almost like puzzle pieces that were fitting together. But it really, I was surprised. I think it took about half the day on Sunday, and maybe not that long, but it was at least 4 hours, just taking sort of things that Jeff Turk and then Glenn Gore from Affinity, who some others from Affinity have joined the calls. He hasn't. He's based in Singapore. But he is the one doing or not the only one, but one of the key people doing work on uh, the Linux
Yeah.
kernel
So
project.
from what I heard yesterday, while you were describing, and there was a lot of conversation, I think kind of got derailed a bit midway. I nothing jumped out as like, oh, hang on, what is this? So because of that, I want to sit down and read through the proposals and see if I have understood them correctly. But I like the fact that there was a lot of work done to actually boil it down to a very set of essentials. Because I think one of the challenges with the original white paper is that for very good reasons, it's at a very high level. It's almost abstract
Yeah,
at that point. And
yeah,
turning an abstract idea into a concrete operationalization requires one to kind of make difficult choices between what are the essential things to go in now and then what are the things that are aspirational and can wait for a while. And I think that's the best thing that I heard yesterday when the conversation was there.
yeah, 100%. And again, the subtext that I didn't really write up explicitly, but it's that the a lot of the input around the simplification process is coming from the work to actually, implement them. And say, okay, and it's just, it always works that way, right? You can write the most elegant specification in the world, but until someone has, reduced it to code, and especially the best thing is multiple folks have done that and seen if everything interoperates. It's just, it's still, you just can't get all the details. That's what it comes down to.
Yeah.
So
You know,
anyway,
Raman, I
yeah.
think it's 5 minutes past and I don't think we're going to have an
Yeah, I think you're right. So we should save both of us some time. And
yeah.
yeah, I will go and you can use this time to read up on that.
I'll
Um,
actually use this time to read up and get myself.
Perfect. And the one thing I would apologize for that did come up this morning, was diagrams. Diagrams would help enormously. Just between us, Jeff Turk has already started working on them because it's they're just going to be so helpful. And the reason I apologize, I recognized that even as I was writing it. I just didn't have time because of this trip I just take. Tomorrow's my last day in San Francisco. I'm gonna go back,
No,
but we're gonna.
I think that's expected. I mean, let's face facts. There are only a handful of people who have shown up and are actually doing the work. The rest of us, like me, are in the stands, right? We read, we kind of have opinions and all that, but we're not doing. We are not the persons in the arena. You all are.
Yeah,
So we have
yeah.
to give you some. We have to give you some bit of time and grace to be able to pull this up. Correct.
Well put. Well put. Exactly. All right. Very good.
All right, then.
I think it's just us, and thank you for coming. I will be seeing you next Wednesday because we're going to be carrying on. And it's interesting. It's overlap that event. I did mention this morning, the patchwork event. I realized runs over our meeting time in the morning next week, the first one. But I'm just going to work around that. We'll still
All
make
right.
it work. So
See you around.
very good. Thanks. Thanks, Jen. Talk to you soon. Bye bye.